Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I would make my college degree $50,000 cheaper in 2026. Most college students in 2026 graduate with around $30,000 to $40,000 in college debt every single year. But what most people don't realize is there's actually a cheaper way to graduate from college without applying to 30 different scholarships and playing the struggle Olympics to admissions officers. There are ways to finish your college degree that are faster and cheaper. That might be a little bit untraditional, but if it means skipping over the $30,000, $40,000 in student loan debt, then I think the untraditional path might be worth it. The biggest college money mistakes that I see students do every single day, especially sometimes some of you guys will ask me this in my comments or in my DMs, is number one, picking a random major, switching majors a little bit too late in the game, right? So let's say you started off college becoming a psychology major, and at the end of your sophomore year, at the middle of your junior year, you decide, hey, I'm not going to do psychology anymore. Now, are you in your right to make that decision? Yes, but waiting 2-3 years into your degree to make that decision, that's what we call a college money mistake. And the last mistake that I see people do is they're going to incredibly expensive schools for very basic classes. So what do I mean by that? You spend your first year of college at Duke University, you're paying $80,000 for that year of college, and you're taking pre-calculus, Calc 1, Writing 101, Psych 101, Sociology 101, all of which you could find elsewhere for much cheaper. Now that we understand what are some of the common college mistakes that people do that end up leading to thousands and thousands of dollars in student loan debt, we're going to be talking a little bit now about how we can hopefully avoid these. Okay, how can we avoid this? What can we do? What are some different strategies that I've come up with that I'm bringing to you today? There are 3 strategies that I want to talk about today that will guarantee to save you minimum $50,000, right? When we're thinking about earning your degree. Strategy number 1 is actually one of the more underutilized strategies that I've seen. So let's go over the 3 main buckets we talked about, right? So there is 1, which are people who are community college transfers. This is actually the route that I took that I can definitely talk more about in another video, but we're just going to go through the 3 strategies. So 1 is people who are community college transfers. Number 2 are AP credits, right? This is one I'm sure you all have heard of, right? Testing a 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 on your AP exam can lead to you gaining a college credit. 3 is the CCLEP exam. And number 4 is online college credit platforms specifically. So this is actually one of the more underutilized strategies that I'm really excited to talk to you guys about today. So what do I mean by an online credit option? If you guys aren't new to my channel, you might have heard that I've spoken about this platform before, and it is called study.com. So what is study.com? Study.com is an online platform that offers over 220 college-level courses that can transfer to more than 2,000 colleges nationwide. So instead of taking every single class at your university, you can take a few of your classes online and then have them transferred into your college through the university program that study.com offers. This can potentially save you thousands and thousands of dollars, like I said. The average cost of a college tuition per credit hour is about $490. So again, even if you're getting credit for 1 class through study.com, you're potentially saving yourself nearly $500. The average class at a college or university is going to be anywhere between 2 to 4 credits. If you're able to even take 1 class that's worth, let's say, 1 credit at the very minimum, that's already saving yourself $500. Study.com helps over 2,000 students transfer credits every single month. They've helped students save over $685 million in tuition, earning a college credit in as little as 4 hours. On the platform, there are short video lessons, there are practice quizzes, and there are study guides across subjects like business, psychology, computer science, and more, which makes it way easier to understand your subject matter over the course of time. Essentially, the whole point of study.com isn't just to give you a college credit that isn't earned, right? They actually want their students to learn. They actually provide their students with resources to be successful while still saving money because they believe that college at the end of the day should be accessible. So by making college more affordable, more flexible in terms of time, and making their college classes transferable through their university program, they're essentially making college more accessible to their students, right? To a wide range net, right? Not every college freshman is going to be 18 years old, 17 years old, coming right out of high school, right? On average, students save about $10,800 on their degree overall. which is literally the difference between graduating with, again, $30,000 in student loan debts and possibly $20,000 in student loan debt. And I know $10,000 may not sound like a lot to some of you, but if you guys know anything about compound interest, then you know after even 10 years or 15 years of working, right, and leaving college or university, that $20,000 debt versus $30,000 debt can be vastly different. If you guys want to take a sneak peek, I've actually taken a class with study.com for me and my personal life. So as you guys know, I'm an engineer by day, and I wanted to brush up on some of my network security skills. So I actually had the pleasure of taking their network security one-on-one course, which I found out after taking the class can transfer to any university in the United States under the ACE accreditation. Ultimately, this video is sponsored by study.com, but I did want to let you guys know that I'm actually using this platform and it is helping me in my current 9-to-5 role today in big tech, right? So no matter where you are in your career, right, whether you're 16 years old and you're looking to cut some corners with your cost of college, or you're 30 years old and you're looking to return to college for, reasons that might include increasing your income, increasing your ability to land a stable job, study.com can work for you, just like me. Okay. If you do think you might be interested in study.com, they have a $95 per month subscription model called the College Saver Plan, where you'll have access to all 9 of the most common general ed classes. Please make sure to check this description with the link for 10% off your first month of study.com. So just to be clear, you guys, if I were to do college again in 2026, if I were to enroll in classes this coming fall, this is what I would do to guarantee that I save myself $50,000 on my degree and reduce my chances of accruing college debt. So for one, my first strategy would be to take as many AP courses that I could handle, right? If I were still a high school student, either an AP class or an IB course, to make sure that the credits that I did in high school are going to count towards my college degree. My second strategy would be to knock out my general ed classes early, right? So whether that would be through an online third-party application like study.com or through community college or a junior college in my neighborhood. And the fourth thing I would do if I was going to college today is I would make sure I would research which major I picked, and I would pick a high return on investment major, a high ROI major. That's what I would personally do to save myself $50,000 on my college degree. At the end of the day, college is one of the biggest financial decisions you're going to make in your life, maybe outside of marriage. So it's really important that even the smartest of students pick a major that makes sense for the life that they want to live. Treat it like an investment, because that's exactly what it is. It's an investment on your potential career and an investment in your life trajectory, right? Okay. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you learned a lot. I know I talked a lot about college debt savings. If you're still here till the end of this video, please drop a black heart emoji since I'm wearing black today. Y'all know this is like my favorite shirt. I think I've worn it in like 3 videos at this point. But yeah, hope all is well. Bye, guys.